What's up, peeps? This is Todd, and welcome back to my show. I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about some issues I've seen with the penny hoarder. Let me first start off by saying I originally had no problem with the penny hoarder. In fact, even today, I do think that they have some pretty good advice and some pretty good points. But what I have found is there's a lot of these clickbaity titles recently, not just the penny hoarder, but all other, Nerd Wallet and all these other places where basically what they want to do is just have referral links. So they make some sort of article so they can list all the referral links in there. So this article from the Penny Hoarder is 5 pieces of dumb financial advice that most people believe. And what I found in reading this is it's pretty much just the same article that's been rewritten probably 25 times, just worded a different way. So, dumb advice number 1 is to put your money in a savings account. Now, I do actually agree with this. Putting your money in a savings account, I do think you should have a nest egg, and I do think you should save money, but you should save to invest. Don't save for the sake of just savings. It is good to have a nest egg, but for most people, having a nest egg of really anything over $50,000 doesn't make sense, especially if you can invest that money and get a better return. And of course, normal savings accounts don't really have that great of a return. So if you do put it in there, you do want to make sure to put it in a high interest savings account. What this is saying is basically they want you to click on this aspiration. And I don't know anything about aspiration, but what they're doing is they want you to click on this, use the referral code, and sign up. I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying this company's bad. I don't know enough. I've never worked with them. But make sure whenever you read an article like this, you take it with a grain of salt and do your own research, because remember, at the end of the day, a lot of folks are just wanting you to click on their referral links. So the dumb advice number 2 in this article is wasting hundreds of dollars on homeowners insurance. So basically, this is just making sure that you use this company, Policy Genius, to figure out if you're overpaying and then to find out if there's a cheaper option. It's just like using a broker. I have been in my entire professional career an insurance broker, but not for homeowners insurance, for health insurance for businesses, but it's the same thing. As a broker, I would basically look at someone's policy, figure out if they could save money, and then I would go to the different insurance companies and I would figure out which one is the best for them. So that's essentially what this is doing. So this is not bad advice. It's just the way it's worded, wasting hundreds of dollars on homeowners insurance, using a company like Policy Genius. It's just the same as having an insurance broker or an agent that isn't captive. Dumb advice number 3, you'll never be able to give your family $1 million. Well, this is just, what this is saying is you can give your family $1 million if you die. So it's life insurance. Now, I do think life insurance is important. Term life insurance is the only type of insurance, or the only type of life insurance that I would buy. But you don't have to use this company Bestow. And again, I'm not trashing them. I've never worked with them, so I can't say if it's good or bad. Just make sure you do your own research before you go out and buy life insurance. Make sure you're getting the best possible plan at the best possible rate, and really only go for term. I would not advise you on whole life insurance or universal life, and this is coming from a licensed life insurance agent. Dumb advice number 4, you should get 3 auto insurance quotes. So this is the same thing. It's basically as that homeowners one that's up here, but instead of Policy Genius, it wants you to go to another company called Gabby that'll basically act as an insurance broker for you and look at plans for free. This is the exact same process as if you had a broker. It just sounds like this is easier to do online. So basically what this is saying is don't waste your time getting 3 quotes. Let AI do it for you, which I agree with. I mean, you should see a couple different options, and if you can do that for free and without taking any of your time, I'm all for it. Dumb advice number 5, invest all of your money in the stock market. Obviously, you want to diversify. I have real estate, I have stocks, bonds, mutual funds. You can invest in businesses. There are stocks that pay securities and dividends. So I would definitely follow this advice. But diversify fund is what they're talking about here. Basically, what they're saying is, oh, you can invest in real estate and hotels and apartment buildings just like a millionaire, but you can get started with only $500. And I personally, you guys, I hate stuff like this. I'm not a fan of Fundrise. diversity fund or diversify fund is similar to Fundrise, and I actually did a little bit of research, and basically here's the difference. So, like Diversifund, Fundrise is intended for investors with a minimum time horizon of approximately 5 years. One of the primary differences between Fundrise and Diversifund is the fact that Fundrise investors will receive quarterly dividends that have been generated through rental income. Distributions can be reinvested or taken as cash. So basically, what this is saying is Fundrise actually gives you a dividend, where Diversifund, or where is it? Yeah, Diversifund will not give you a dividend. So it sounds like Fundrise is better, and I also don't like Fundrise. So that's, I mean, just take anytime you read an article like the Penny Hoarder or Nerd Wallet or any of these things, just make sure that you're taking it with a grain of salt and always do your own research. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Peace.